राम राम जी। हेलो राम। शेयर।
हे दोस्तों, वेलकम टू अपना कम्युनिटी। वो जगह है जहां आप अपने असली पोटेंशियल को एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं। देखो, सबके पास स्किल्स होते हैं, पर क्या आपके अंदर वो स्पार्क है जो आपको कामयाबी की ऊंचाइयों तक ले जा सकता है? अगर आप सोच रहे हैं जॉब चेंज करने के लिए, लेकिन रेज्यूमे सेलेक्ट नहीं हो रहा, या फिर इंग्लिश में इंटरव्यू देना थोड़ा चैलेंजिंग लग रहा है, तो फिक्र मत कीजिए। यहां हम हैं आपके साथ, आपको सपोर्ट करने के लिए। अपना कम्युनिटी में आपको मिलेगी बेहतरीन कम्युनिटीज, जहां आप अपने प्रोफेशनल स्किल्स को सुधार सकते हैं। चाहे आप एक्सेल, टैली, जीएसटी में माहिर बनना चाहें, या फिर आप खुद एक ब्यूटिशियन या डिजाइनर हैं, तो यहां आप अपने काम को शोकेस करके दूसरों को टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स देते हुए आगे बढ़ सकते हैं। अपना कम्युनिटी में आपको मिलेगा मेंटर्स का एक खजाना और बड़े इन्फ्लुएंसर्स का साथ, जो आपको हर कदम पर 1-to-1 गाइड करेंगे। यहां आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं अपने फील्ड या इंडस्ट्री स्पेसिफिक ग्रुप्स, जहां आपको ऐसे कई लोग मिलेंगे जिनसे सीख के आप वो गलती ना करें जो वो कर चुके हैं। ऐसे लोगों की जिन्होंने स्टार्ट किया था एज एग्जीक्यूटिव्स एंड आर नाउ सक्सेसफुल मैनेजर्स इन देयर डोमेन्स, जो आपको आगे बढ़ाने में मदद करेगा। यहां आपको मिलेगा वो सही डायरेक्शन जो आपकी करियर को नेक्स्ट लेवल ले जाएगा। तो लेट्स अनलॉक योर पोटेंशियल टुगेदर। अपना कम्युनिटी में ज्वाइन करें और अपने सपनों की ऊंचाइयों तक पहुंचने का सफर शुरू करें।
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining. My name is Rohan, a part of QFUS, which supports Apna with the required mentors for the mentorship program today. And today we are hosting, as a part of Apna community engagements, we are hosting Apna Exclusives, which we have been doing for the last couple of months. Happens on 7 p.m. on weekdays and 3 p.m. on weekends. And we are here. We are also, the main idea here is to help ideate people and advance in their professional career. And we are covering a wide range of topics, be it spoken English, finance, product development, or Gen AI, or anything very specific to technical fields. And today we have Ayush. Hi Ayush. We have Ayush Raj with us, who's a full stack developer at Adobe, and he's going to take us through AI enhanced digital marketing and SEO techniques. So
Yeah.
Ayush, without much overdue, over to you, and you can take it up.
Yeah.
Guys,
Thank
meanwhile, I would also request everyone to be on mute in case you are not asking any questions, to have a more seamless session. Please put out questions on the chat box. We'll be available to take it up anytime. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, Rohan. So I'll just share my screen and then introduce myself.
Yeah.
Just a minute. So are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. Hello everyone. So my name is Ayush Raj. Currently I am a software engineer at Adobe. So I have actually more than 4 years of experience. So I have been mentoring people, guiding people for getting job for more than 3 years now. So I have been part of QFUS. I have been taking batches and all. Yeah, I mean through professionalism and maybe career counseling and all. So I have been very active on that. Even I provide one-on-one sessions to people, like if you are really uh, uh, you are like lacking like how and professionally you can build your maybe career in this domain, you can definitely reach out to me through LinkedIn and all. So yeah. So today we'll be talking about like how AI has actually enhanced the digital marketing and SEO, and will it be a potential career for you to make a career in this digital economy? So let's get started. So for today, like we'll be discussing on the topics like we'll understand like what is first marketing, then we'll see like what is digital marketing. We'll see like what are the different channels through which like digital marketing is generally done. What is SEO? What are the various I mean things in SEO? What is the role of AI and how AI is a game changer for digital marketing? Uh, so we'll also talk about the what are the different strategies for the marketing, like different campaigns, different ways like how you generally target people. some optimization and all, like what is A by B testing and all, what is the importance of analytics, and we'll then wrap up, and we'll talk about like what are the next steps for you to getting started in this domain. So yeah. So first of all, let's talk about like what is marketing, because it's the most basic thing, and people generally get lost when they come in this domain. So marketing is basically, it's a process of planning and executing the concepts, uh, conceptions, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideas, goods, and services to exchange and satisfy individual organizational objective. So it is actually involving understanding customer needs, creating value for customers, building strong relationship with them to drive business growth and success. So if I tell you like in simple words what is marketing is, like for example, like you are inviting people to your party. Okay, so you are hosting a party, and imagine like you are someone like who is hosting, so you want a lot of people to come to your party. Okay, so you need to tell them about the party, so kind of it is a promotion, so you're doing a promotion. So you're making sure like where it is, when it is, so kind of distribution. Okay, so you're giving them a reason to come. So like you will say like I'll have good food, music, or maybe you'll give some value to them. Okay, so you need to make sure like the party is fun and worth coming, because obviously you want the customers, in case like they are your friends, but I mean you are satisfying some need there. Okay, so that is basically what marketing is like. You're spreading the word, creating some value, building relationships to bring people to come to your party. So kind of you are in the same way like you're buying a product or a service, it is what you're doing. So this is in simple words what marketing is. Okay, so I mean you must have heard about this line, like with the advent of internet the world have become a global village. So I mean you must have heard this line some way. So it is now so much true today. uh, and yes, in today's world where everything is available online, you can get anything possibly, I mean anything from internet today. So if you want this to let about like how you arrive at this point in digital economy, well, if you talk about the importance of marketing, then obviously there are endless. So for example, like if in marketing you are creating a brand actually, so that brand will have some customers, they'll have loyalty. Depending on that, like you'll have some optimal resources and all. So you'll be fulfilling some objective of the organization, which will be making the organization more efficient, the economy, the sale will increase, the business will expand, the corporate image will become stronger, there will be competitive advantages, your customer will be satisfied, you will provide in the end the benefit to the shareholders, and the brand image will increase. So you see like this is actually an endless cycle, and it will never stop. So that is why like marketing is quite important for any of the company you see in today's world. Okay, so like if I ask you, or maybe explain you like what is digital marketing in very simple layman words. So actually it is the use of digital channels to market products and services in order to reach the consumer. So you are actually using these digital platforms to actually market your product or services so that you can reach to more people and more consumers, because obviously uh, like if we see the difference between like what is the traditional marketing and what is the difference between the actual marketing, this digital marketing. So it is actually the process of promoting a product or service where you are using this digital marketing, which is basically mostly focused on digital channels like social media, email, search engine, website, to reach your customers. Okay, so this digital marketing is actually a subset of marketing that uses digital technologies to achieve this marketing goal. So it is kind of a subset of actual marketing. Okay, so like if we talk about like what is just a minute. Yeah, if we talk about like what is the role of digital things we have around us, so how these things are being used for marketing campaign. So in digital marketing, the various digital elements play crucial role. Like for example, this digital goal are actually the objective you set, like increasing the website traffic or maybe boosting sales. Digital audience are the people like you want to reach. For example, let's say you are the customer for some company, so that is you who is the audience. Okay, such as potential customers also. Then there are digital devices. For example, there are gadgets that you are using like smartphone, laptops, to which you interact with the content. Okay, so there are various digital platforms on the website, the apps where you share your maybe marketing messages like Facebook, Instagram, and whatnot. So digital media basically includes like the type of content you create, such as blogs or maybe social media posts and all. So it can be paid, it can be owned, maybe earned, whatever. It depends on like what content you're creating. Similarly, like we have digital data, so which is actually referring to the information you gather from the marketing efforts, like the user behavior, the campaign performance, and finally, like with the digital technology, you are encompassing the tools and software you use to manage and analyze your marketing activities. Together with this element, help you to effectively reach and engage with your audience and achieve your marketing goal. So I mean, in this thing only, like we will be seeing like how you can use artificial intelligence to actually boost your marketing campaign, and see like what this is actually providing you in the long run. Okay, so kind of this is the overall picture, like it's a journey, like how a person is coming and how that is being converted to a customer. So this overall journey, which I'll be explaining you, is actually digital marketing in crux. Okay, so like you can ask me like why digital marketing is crucial for any company. Okay, so if we talk about the benefits of digital marketing, so it is actually increasing your revenue. Like, and how it is providing you some exposure, building your brand recognition. Obviously you're doing things digitally, so it is cost efficient. You're targeting only the right audience. Okay, so you are actually providing equal opportunity for everyone. You can even measure the results. So these are some of the generic benefits like which digital marketing is offering. So if we see the stats, like 93% of the marketers use social media for business. So we have around 1.1 trillion sales which are influenced by web only. So you generally, I mean, 80% of the people, like for like you and me, are people like who check prices online. So you generally go to a market but check prices on Amazon or Flipkart. So that is what it is. Okay, so 81% of the purchasers get the advice from their social media network only, and 75% of the market reports positive results and traffic increase only because of the social media. Okay, so if we talk about the transition to digital marketing, so let's take an example. For example, like you own a small bakery maybe in your town, and earlier you want to maybe market your bakery by maybe printing some pamphlets, maybe distributing them to your neighbor, putting your poster in a local shop, or maybe sponsoring some local events. But with the digital marketing, you can do maybe create a Facebook post and post the picture of your delicious cake. Use maybe Instagram to share different scene stories of your baking process. And under this, like you are targeting ad on Google to reach people like who are your best audience, and obviously that best baker in the town. And maybe you may send emails as a newsletter to your subscriber with some special offer and some promotion, so that they can come to your store and maybe order or maybe engage. And that is how like you are increasing your success by using this digital platform as a whole. Okay, so like how generally this digital marketing is being done. So there are various mediums which are including, for example, like you create content, or either way you share something on mobile, that is mobile marketing. You do some affiliate marketing, like you get commissions on that. You use like search engine for maybe increase some organic traffic. You have social media marketing, like you are posting things on, let's say, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube to bring some audience to your platform. You have email marketing, so obviously you can share some newsletter or maybe keep your customer engaging with the emails. We have this per click, which is like whatever ad you see, if the customer is clicking that, then only you are allowed to pay. Okay, then there are digital advertisement, and there are a lot of ways where you can do digital marketing. So I mean, in general, like this is what we'll be talking about in our subsequent slides. So let's move forward. So like the crux of this whole webinar is like how I can start a career in this field. Okay, so let me give you a small guide like how you can do that. I mean, for a fresher like who is very much new to a digital marketing, like how he can build a career in that. Okay, so for a fresher or maybe someone who is starting up, like he has to understand the basics of digital marketing. So what is digital marketing? So digital marketing involves promoting products or services through online portal and digital channel. That is the definition you see. Okay, so what are the key components? So you have SEO, SEM, content marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, affiliate, and all. So all these we already saw. then you have to maybe take some online courses and certification, because there only like you'll be called like you are actually certified to maybe do these things. Okay, so there are some popular platforms like Google Digital Garage, which is free for maybe most of the things. Then there is this HubSpot Academy, which is free, and they also have some paid courses for marketing and maybe content marketing and more. I mean, on Coursera and Udemy, like they offer comprehensive courses for digital marketing. Like for certification, you have like Google Ad certification. Then there is Hotspot, uh, content marketing certification, Facebook Blueprint certification. So there are a lot of certification. You can maybe do one first and then proceed. Okay, so then what you have to do is like you have to build your own online presence. Okay, so like since you are the digital marketer, you are the person like who is actually going to create the career, so it is your responsibility to first maybe make your personal blog or a website. So either way, you can use platforms like WordPress, Wix to showcase your writing skill or maybe digital marketing skill. So you must have a, first of all, you should must have a social media profile. So you have to create it, maintain it, and like you should have a professional profile on maybe LinkedIn, Twitter, or relevant platform, whatever where you can engage and maybe create network around it. Okay, so you have to follow the industry leader. Maybe you have to join some digital marketing groups and maybe participate in discussions here and there, so that you get some exposure. Okay, so after that, like you'll gain some practical experience, like by getting some internship in some company like which is offering you, for example, like if you ask me like how, like you can apply for internship at some digital marketing agency. So there are a lot of agencies here and there, so you can apply for the internship there. And like companies with this robust digital marketing team, they have a very robust team. Okay, so you will join them, you will learn from them. Okay, either way, this is one way. Or you can maybe do freelancing work, so you can maybe take some freelancing project through platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, to build your portfolio. Okay, so maybe you can do some volunteering, maybe offer or manage maybe digital marketing efforts for local business, or maybe for non-profit or maybe community organization also. Okay, I mean, these are the things like you can put in your resume, so that I mean, you can be seen like you are someone like who has some experience in the digital marketing area. Okay, so then you have to maybe learn and master these tools. Obviously, like you'll see like there is this SEO tool like Google Analytics, Google Search. Then there are some social media tools like this Hootsuite, Buffer and all. Email tools like the Mail Crimp and all. So you have to explore these tools. Okay. Then there are content management systems like WordPress. Then there are a lot of CMS already. So you have to be updated with the industry trend. Okay, so you have to follow the industry trend. And maybe you can follow industry leaders also. For example, like you can read them on this Neil Patel blog. I'll share the link. Then there is this SETI blog. So these are some of the leaders in the field of digital marketing. So you can maybe follow them, you can read the blogs like how they have reached that point. Okay, then you should join podcasts and webinars to listen like what digital marketing I mean is, and what is the current state, to actually remain updated in this field. Okay, so you have to keep on maybe keeping yourself updated, reading books or maybe reading ebooks, so that you become a digital marketer for I mean, there are books like Digital Marketer for Dummies, or maybe Jab Jab Right Hook by Gary and all. So you can read these books. You should be specialized in some niche. Okay, so you have to identify like what are your interest points. Like you are interested in maybe content making, or you are maybe interested in social media marketing, or maybe you are good with search engines and all, or maybe you are good with ad and all. So you have to first identify like what is your interest. You have to gain some deep knowledge in that, because that is a specific area in which you'll become an expert, or maybe you will stand out in the job market. Then you have to maybe create some network around you. Okay, so that network will not be your friends. Like there'll be group of professional where they will be mostly in digital marketing associations, or maybe some LinkedIn group, or maybe they will be attending some conferences and all. So you can have a meetup, engage with these professionals and learn from what these leaders have in mind. Okay, like you must have heard about LinkedIn. So you should generally, like you should leverage LinkedIn, because that is the place like where you can connect with the professional, or maybe join some relevant group and participate in discussions and all. So like I mean, your motto should be to build a very strong resume and a portfolio for the very same reason. Like if your portfolio showcase your work, maybe whatever blog posts, whatever social media campaigns or SEO results, like you have helped someone or some client to gain, that is what you will show in your resume. Okay, then you can start maybe applying for jobs in like Indeed, LinkedIn, and Glassdoor and all. And based on that, like whatever specialization you have achieved, you can get job in that. Okay, so obviously these applications should be tailored according to your resume. Okay, so you have some customization. You should have cover letter for each of your application and highlighting your skills and experience, whatever you have done. Okay, so this field is actually I mean ever evolving, and it is quite rapidly changing. Okay, so you have to be curious, and you have to keep yourself updated, so that you can have the relevant certification. You will have some practical experience and all, so that you are ready to adapt to any changes. Like obviously this digital economy is fast changing world. Okay, so you should be very much kind of easy to adapt, and you can be someone like who is able to maybe change to this dynamic environment, and whatever new tools and technologies or trends come, you are easy to catch them quickly. Okay, so there are a lot of things like it goes into this career. Obviously I have given you a crux, so let's talk more.
Sorry
So
to,
like
Ayush, just to
yeah.
get an understanding if people are still there with us. There are some questions on the chat box, and if anyone want to unmute and ask a question, please go ahead.
Yeah.
सर मैं एक बात बता सकता हूँ?
Yes.
ये एप्लीकेशन द्वारा सब कुछ हो रहा है, ठीक हो रहा है ना?
Nikunj, can you maybe convert that to English so that people can understand? Okay.
हाँ ठीक है.
Yeah. So do we have any question? Like I don't see any question here. People are generally asking to maybe speak in Hindi. Is there any job work from home? Digital marketing is a lot. So I don't see any question. So Rohan, can we maybe continue?
हाँ.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. So like let's see the power of SEO. So it's since you have been hearing about SEO for so long, so let's talk about it. So what is SEO? Let me just talk about it. So like if I ask you like what is SEO, so basically it's a search engine optimization. So it is basically a practice where you're optimizing your website to increase the visibility and ranking on the search engines. Okay, so whatever you're going to Google and maybe searching something, obviously there is a ranking which is given by Google. Okay, so wherever search engine you see, this ranking is always there. Okay, so in order to increase your organic or kind of traffic from these search engines, you have to understand like how these search engines in they are working. Okay, for example like Google, Bing, Yahoo and all. So these are how they are working behind the scene. That is, you have to understand the algorithm they are using. Okay, I mean it is quite ever changing and you can't cope up with them, but I mean you should definitely have some technique or strategy so that you can enhance some of the traffic from them. You can maybe get some organic traffic, or maybe increase some traffic on your site. So you can get the benefit of this only after you have the knowledge of this. Okay, so kind of it is a process where you are optimizing your site so that your rank becomes good in the search engine results, and you're driving more organic traffic, and you're increasing the visibility of your website. Okay, so if I tell you like what are the importance of SEO, so like in the nutshell, like it is essential for several reasons. Like you are increasing your organic traffic, then you are enhancing the brand visibility, you are maybe building some credibility and trust, you're improving this user experience, providing some measurable results, and obviously these are offering some long-term benefit to your brand. Okay, so I mean let's talk about the basics. So if I talk about the basics, like there are keywords. Obviously these are actually to identify and maybe use some relevant terms that our potential customer might be searching on this search engine. Okay, then there will be content quality, kind of you're creating some valuable, informative and engaging content so that addresses the need and interest of your audience. Okay, then on page SEO is basically like you're optimizing the individual web pages content and HTML source code to improve the search engine ranking and your user experience for sure. Okay. Then there is this technical SEO. So you are actually enhancing the technical aspect of a website, like the site speed, mobile friendliness, or maybe the crawlers will be coming to your website, crawling your website. So to improve these, you are actually doing indexing and some visibility things. Then there is off-page SEO. So you are kind of building the website authority or maybe reputation through external efforts, like acquiring high quality backlinks from other reputable websites. Okay. So these Facebook or maybe Instagram, these are a more reputable websites. So you can maybe do like people can come from that link to your website. So that is also a very trustable thing to do. Okay. So if I talk about keywords research, so it is basically identifying relevant keyword that your potential customers are using to search for product or services. Okay. So basically you are actually integrating these keyword naturally into your website content and title and meta description, headers or URL, so that you can mostly focus on the search volume or maybe some keywords which are actually very much difficult, showing relevant content to your customer, and maybe the long tail keywords are for niche targeting and all. Okay. Like if I talk about content strategy, so it is actually creating very high quality and valuable content that the that addresses the need and the question of your audience, that can include maybe blog posts, article, videos, or maybe much more. Okay. So you're actually keeping regular updates on the content so that it is fresh and relevant for the customer who is landing. Okay. So if I talk about like on page SEO, so you are actually crafting the title tags and all so that it is relatively more compelling and descriptive title for each of the pages. Okay. So on the meta descriptions and all, you're writing maybe concise and informative meta description, which is encouraging more clicks. Okay. So it is kind of you are making relatively lucrative description so that people, if they are seeing your content, they are clicking it. They're coming to your kind of a funnel you're creating. Okay. So in the header tags like H1, H2, and H3, like if you are familiar with HTML, like you are maybe writing some structured way. I mean, you're using the structured way of HTML so that the key points are highlighted and it is easy for the search engines to crawl. Okay. So you are kind of using the tags. The URL structures are perfect. There are internal linkings and there are image optimizations. So there are all text and name files and all. So that is how you generally follow in a web development world. So that is like you have to follow in that. Then on the technical SEO side, like you are generally focused on maybe increasing the site speed, maybe enhancing your website load quickly on all devices, either it is on mobile phone, iPad, or desktop. Like you are doing that. Maybe providing some mobile friendliness. So you are optimizing your site so that if the user is coming from mobile phone, it is very easy for that user to maybe open that website quickly on the mobile phone. Okay. Then crawlability wise, like you're making sure like the search engine are able to crawl your website and index your site easily. So if you read about this, like crawling is generally happening on any website you go, like this Google, any search engine is actually crawling on your website so that they get relevant thing and they can index that information in their database. Okay. So in general, like if you go see, there are XML sitemaps which are created by the site owners so that since the crawlers are actually machine kind of thing, so they will not understand like what is the content maybe written in English language. So you have to create some XML sitemap so that the search engines can crawl your website easily. Okay. So that is what it is. Like I've written that in points here. You can have a look. I'll stop for a minute. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about like what are off-page SEO. So kind of like you are relying on the quality links. So you are earning a backlink from a very reputable or relevant website. So you are linking or maybe building strategy so that you can acquire high quality backlinks to boost your authority. So kind of if the user is coming from websites like Facebook or maybe Instagram or some reputable website, so they will trust your brand. Okay. That is what you are building. You are kind of building a reputation through these external efforts, like acquiring very high quality customers because of these backlinks. Okay. So if we talk like how SEO knowledge is information, useful in this digital marketing world, like there are various strategies. So kind of like this SEO is actually making for example, like if you have the strategy like content marketing, social media marketing, PPC advertisement and all, which will be seeing that. So these all are actually relying on the keyword searches you are generally user is doing, so that he can be much more better informed from the content and whatever post you're creating. So these are actually giving you cost effectiveness. So they are actually enhancing the like if you are working on the long term result for whatever thing you are doing, so this SEO will take some time, but they will be offer you a very long lasting benefit compared to any short term paid campaigns and all. Okay, so you will have to maybe enhance your content strategy every time, because the SEOs and all, they keep on updating their algorithm, and that is what you have to be always updated with the things. Okay. uh, then the performance wise, like the SEO are generally focusing on some key matrices. For example, like there are bonus rates, user behavior, how many conversion rates are there, how many backlinks on which the customer is actually coming. So all these analytics and reporting, like you have to see, because that is the data like on which like you will take decisions. So kind of data driven decisions are only based on like whatever the interaction the user is making. Okay, so which will actually help you in maybe making good decision, or maybe taking some good strategy for your marketing campaign. Because if you are understanding the behavior of the customer, then only you will be able to understand what is required. Okay, so trend wise, like you have to always catch the trend, you have to be updated with the latest trend whatever is ongoing. So this SEO actually require you to keep up with the search engine algorithm, because these are actually ever changing things, and generally like you have to keep updating your strategy so that you are more effective whatever things you are doing. Okay, so now let's talk about like what is AI and how it is playing a key role in actually digital marketing world. Okay, so if I generally tell you like what is artificial intelligence, so it is basically kind of you are simulating what a human intelligence in machine can do, which is programmed to maybe think or learn or perform tasks typically what a human can do. Okay, so there are various technologies, maybe including machine learning, NLP, which is natural language processing, computer vision, and robotics. So all these are actually using AI in the hood. So what is stopping us to use that maybe in the digital marketing world also? So let's see. So what is the role of AI in the digital marketing? Let's see that. So for personalization, like the like AI will analyze the user data, and it will give you tailored content and recommendation based on like for example on Netflix you go, like you generally get some recommendation which are actually tailored for your need. Okay, similarly on Amazon also you are recommended whatever product you could buy potentially. Similarly, like you can automate some repetitive marketing tasks, like which can be done using AI for very easy thing to do. Okay, then there is predictable analytics, so you can maybe forecast some of the upcoming trends or maybe behavior which your customer could do. Okay, then there is customer insights, so you actually get a lot of data, or understand what the customer behavior is, which is very crucial for your business. Okay, so maybe you can create chatbots and all, which are which you nowadays you generally see, like if you go to Zomato and all, you generally see this chatbot which are actually first interacting with you before you are even talking with the actual person. Okay, so you can offer this 24/7 customer support with AI for sure. Then obviously like you have to create content, generate and maybe optimize content for sure, because this SEO have become very smarter nowadays. Like you can't create any content and that becomes monetized and all. That is not possible in today's time. Okay, then there is ad optimization, obviously, because you'll be spending a lot of money on ad performance, so you have to actually see the performance matrices in real time, like what and how your ads are performing in actual real time. Okay, then there is voice and visual searches. So you generally see in the product like they are offering this voice and image searches, like even ChatGPT and all. They are offering such a only because it becomes really easy for a customer to maybe do a voice or visual search in terms of writing that. Okay, then there is sentiment analysis. So it is generally like you consider the public opinion on your brand and campaigns, and you generally maybe improve on the sentiment the people have. Let's say if the person has a negative sentiment for your brand, maybe you can improve it, or maybe you can act upon that, maybe providing some discount to the user because that user has a very bad experience with your brand. So that all things it is possible with AI. Okay, then there is dynamic pricing. So kind of like you generally see that in real time. For example, if you're going to a this ticket booking application, so you see this dynamic pricing. This is only because of the user behavior, demand and supply and all. So these are real-time data on which like AI is being used, and for that reason, like it is very crucial, like like how is AI actually paving the digital marketing world. Okay, so like if we say like how AI can be used in digital marketing world, so there are like I have written 12 niches where like AI can be used. For example, like you can create some personalized marketing campaigns and all. You can automate the customer service, which we talked about. You can maybe predict the analytics. You can generate content. You can have ad optimization, sentiment analysis, which saw already, voice search optimization and all. Because see, nowadays like you have the text to voice features given by AI. So either way, like you can maybe convert that or maybe give to a person, so that that person can act upon very quickly with the optimization which AI is actually giving you. Dynamic pricing, we have already talked about. Image recognition and all. So these are actually things like, for example, if the user is actually searching an image, maybe on your website or portal, so that all things are actually giving you, because this AI is giving you this image recognition capability, you can do things with that. Okay, then email marketing is like you generally see a lot of email in your spam inbox, so you're not seeing that email, obviously, because you're not the right customer for that brand. So if there are particularly good optimization on the email side also, like you'll be generally sending email to only those customers who are your target audience. Okay, then there is SEO enhancement and all, which we have already discussed. Then there is fraud detection, and also for sure, like AI is very much capable to know like if this is a fraud being done to the customer and all. So all those things are easily, I mean, you can achieve using AI in digital marketing world. Okay, so if we talk about the timeline, so like before 2010, where when it was like the basic automation tools where AI was actually being used for maybe search ranking and only. In the 2010, like the machine learning growth and the big data analysis which came into picture. So that is why like the programmatically like you can target advertisement and all. In the late 2010s and the updated 2020, like saw like NLP and all. So this chat GPT and all are example of NLP only. Computer vision and all are basically the you have some Google Translate apps and all. So these are actually example of this computer visions and all. AI driven personalized and predictable analytics, these are actually ways like where you are actually personalizing any customer. So every customer will have some different requirement and different need. So all those things are basically being done, the personalization and all. You're predicting some good analytics based on that. So what the current trend is like, you are actually tailoring content based on the personalization. For example, Netflix, which is offering you such content, Amazon and all providing you product based on your personalization. Chatbots you can create for sure. Like voice searches and all, you have assisted like Siri and Alexa, which is already quite improved, and they are actually responding to you with the obviously advancement throughout. Then there is predictive analytics, and also you are actually forecasting some trend. For example, this Starbucks is always using such a thing in their marketing campaign. Then there is this AI optimization ad buying. For example, this Google ad is actually targeting or maybe showing you ad which are relevant to you. Okay. Then there are some content generation AI tools already there, like Jasper is one example. So if we talk about what are the future prospect, like where this AI will actually improve your life. So kind of hyper personalization is like more precise and even more targeted audience. Okay, so kind of advanced prediction and analytics, so the forecasting will be much more accurate compared to today. Okay, this voice and visual searches will actually be very much optimized. The customer experience will actually be seamless, and the touch point will actually decrease for the customer. Then there will be a lot of focus on privacy and ethics, obviously, because the coming of the AI, a lot of things have there is a blurry line like which you can draw definitely. So with AI, you can use that with augmented reality or virtual reality to improve the experience of the customer. For example, if you go to Zomato nowadays, like they are showing you to maybe see the food actual in maybe on your table and all. So they are providing you this virtual reality kind of a experience, so that you are much more likely to maybe order that food. Okay, so let's talk about the what are the examples of AI in action. So for example, which we already discussed, like this Netflix, where AI is basically being used for maybe recommending the personalized content. Even that is being used for ads also. Even this Starbucks is also using the AI driven personalized promotion so that they know like what coffee or maybe what thing you like. Okay, and there are a lot more. So what tools you can maybe have a look on them so that you get familiar with the most of the things. So for example, this is there is Google Analytics and ad and all, where you can go and maybe see how ad optimization and data is being processed using AI. Then there is this HubSpot. So it is kind of a go-to tool for any digital marketer. It is a very much used for automation and all. Then there are various CRM tools already for predictive some analytics and all. There are various chatbots. I've written the example here. There are many AI bots like which have been created for creating personalized content. Jasper, maybe Copy.ai. There are various SEOs tools like which you can use and maybe see. So we have this SEMrush and also you can maybe follow their website and all see like how they are using these tools or maybe people are using to maybe do SEO optimization and all. Okay. So if we talk about like what is the strategy generally people are okay, Kunal has a feedback. So Kunal is saying like Aish is going a bit faster, not able to grasp everything at this space. It's not make sure doing the appreciate is content. Check. Yeah, Kunal, like we have a lot of thing to cover. Like if we have time in the end, like I'll definitely answer your query. You can maybe have a look on YouTube once that is uploaded for sure. But why I'm going fast, because we have a lot of things here, because we have AI, we have digital marketing, we have SEO. So we have three things combined here. So obviously all those things are very diverse things. If I even talk very slowly, like it can't be covered in a 1 hour session. So that is why I'm going very fast. I know like there is a time limit. That's why I'm going fast. So really sorry for that. So if we talk about the strategies and also you have to maybe clear some goals. For example, like if you have a website, you want, let's say, have a 20% traffic in the next 6 months. So this is actually a goal. So you want to first understand like what is your audience in that topic. So you have to analyze the competitors. You have to choose the channel on which you want to focus. For example, it can be Instagram, it can be Facebook, it can be ad and all. Then you have to develop content based on whatever engagement you want on your video or on your post. Then you have to optimize the SEO depending on whatever keywords or the ranking algorithms which the SEO are following. You have to optimize it. Then you have to engage on the social media, running ads, maybe sharing the content on these social media platforms. Maybe to bring customer to your portal, maybe you can do email marketing and all. So you have to maybe invest in this paid ads so that people who are not getting maybe or target audience are not reaching, then you have to maybe do this paid ads and all. So you have to measure the result based on whatever performance. There are tools like which I showed you. So you have to measure those results based on those. Then you have to optimize these because you have to take decision based on the data you have. Okay, then only you will have some great results. So if we talk about like what is content marketing, so you are kind of creating a series of blogs or posts or videos which are offering tips, maybe stories and all, or so that they are valuable content, so that the brand becomes. I mean, you are able to establish that brand authority or all those things. So that is why you're creating content and doing that marketing. Okay. If we talk about social media marketing, so you are actually focusing on social media platforms like Instagram, where you can maybe feature some high quality images to show your, let's say if you have a coffee shop, you can show, let's say your maybe cool coffee you have made or maybe some seasonal drinks and all, share that scene or story on Instagram or maybe Facebook and all. Adding relevant target hashtags and all, follow the followers, like comments and stories, whatever engagement you're having, like you have to follow along so that this coffee shop will have some boosted visibility, it will attract more customer, and it will strengthen the relation with the existing people already there. Okay. Then I think email marketing we have already touched upon. So it is kind of you are targeting the uh, I think the audience based on the personalized email, based on whatever subscription the people have come on your website and they have signed for the newsletter and all. So you will do that email marketing with that. Okay. Then we talked about like the pay per click. So it is kind of for advertisement, and also you are actually paying if that customer is clicking your ad. Okay. So if the customer finding that ad relevant, which is for your good for your business, so you're paying for that click to the search engine, whoever they are showing. Okay. So you're kind of ensuring like the advertisers only pay when the user shows some interest by clicking that ad. Okay. So if we talk about affiliate marketing, I think this is the very common way of maybe earning commissions. So kind of you are earning commissions from someone's product or service they're providing, but you are someone like who has a good presence on the social media. So you are actually promoting that and earning commission out of it. So that is straightforward affiliate marketing. Then if we talk about like what is the analytics and optimization, so it is like digital marketing is actually helping you to improve your strategy through analytics, optimizing, or maybe providing some data, or how well your campaign are based on the performance, using tools like the Google Analytics, which are showing details about the website traffic, what are the user behaviors and all, and that is actually helping you to work or like what works and what doesn't work. Okay, then you're doing A by B testing. So what is A by B testing? I'll really explain in a very quick example. For example, let's say if I have a coffee shop, I created a new coffee and I actually want to test it on my customer. So I'll only provide that coffee to the A group of my people, and I'll not provide that coffee to B group of people, and I'll see the behavior between them. Okay, I'll see what is the change in behavior. If I'm offering them coffee, will my footprint increasing in my coffee shop or not? So that is actually A by B testing, where you're taking some step so that you are testing two different versions of the same ad or maybe website to see like what is giving you better results. Okay, so I mean this is actually a decision which you are taking on a real data, which is making you smarter at it on the decision you're making, and actually improving your marketing effort for better customer experience for sure. Okay. So in the nutshell, if I conclude like what is digital marketing all about, so it is all about like using tools, strategies to promote your product and services so that you connect with the customer, including like the content marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, or maybe pay-per-click ads or affiliate marketing, or there are a lot more. By analyzing data or by using this A by B testing so that you can fine tune your strategy for better results. So obviously, like you can start a career in the digital marketing by learning the basics, which I actually explained to you, going through online courses, maybe gaining some hands-on experience by working on some project, or maybe working on maybe internships or agencies and all, getting yourself familiarized with the key tools and staying updated on the industry trends, or maybe building some strong portfolio, because this portfolio is actually important, because this is what you'll be showcasing any of the agencies or any of the freelancing projects you get. Okay, so it is very crucial to actually build a network of professionals so that you can boost your chance of success. Okay. So now I'll maybe hand over to all of you. So if you have any doubt, I know if you have any doubt on any part, I can go back and maybe explain that part to you. I know like I actually took a lot of speed here, but yeah. That was very crucial because we I'll
Yeah.
just justify like why I was very fast here.
Yeah.
Since we had to cover AI also, we had to cover digital marketing also, and we have to cover this SEO also. So if someone is coming like he doesn't know, like he or she doesn't know like what is digital marketing, then it will be really difficult like what is ongoing here. So I touched upon digital marketing also. Touched upon like what is this search engine optimization and all, because these are actually connected. So if you know these things, then you can use this AI, which is actually the trend now, and you can improve your whatever thing, or maybe you can take decision based on the data. So this AI is actually helping you to make a better decision, or maybe you are optimizing your strategies. Okay, so that is what we are doing. So I'll hand over to everyone. So if you have any question here, just let me know. What is your YouTube channel name?
I think
Uh,
to answer your question,
yeah.
while I have shared a link on the chat box, request everyone to share the feedback for the session. I'm also currently now sharing a link to the Apna exclusives registration page. If all of you can register to the Apna exclusives, you'll get get a complete hold of the recording, not only of this meeting but also all the previous sessions that happened through across different domains. So feel free to register yourself, and also please provide us a feedback which will help us improve the session.
I think I can answer one question asked by Kunal. He's saying like in SEO, do we learn about search engine like Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc., or we just learn about Google? So Kunal, actually, search engine we mean like any search engine like these Google, Bing, or Yahoo. All these are search engines. So you're not learning about the search engine. You're actually learning about the way they are maybe ranking your ad or maybe ranking your website on their portal. Okay, so you have to learn about the algorithm, like how they are doing that, how they are optimizing it. So that is the skill you have to gain in this SEO. Okay, I hope I am able to answer your question, Kunal. uh, is there any job work from home? Yeah, Ashutosh. Actually, digital marketing job roles can have a role which are from, I mean, preferring work from home and all. So definitely, if you are already doing that, or uh, maybe thinking of maybe creating career in it, definitely work from home is option there. Uh, okay. So if you have any quick question, I can take it.
We'll wait for a couple of minutes, and in case
Yeah.
if there are any questions, we can take it up. But thank you so much, Ayush. Thank you for the session, taking out the time.
Yeah. Thank you, Rohan.
Awesome. So, Sneha, if there are no more questions, think we can log out.
Yes, Rohan, we can do that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Apna.